coming. Hope it bring a breeze behind it. Today I want to talk about Puffy, P. Diddy. You know. You know what they told me? They said Puffy got little kids on tables as party favors. You know, I was like, get that nigga. I really was. I was like, get him. But nowhere have I heard that through his trial. All I heard is that, well, Puffy like freaky women. And though Puffy not the model type or the male dancer type, his women like that type. So Puffy, he about pleasing his woman. That's what I got. I mean, we got people like Gene and all these old people, all these old heads talking about what they saw, what happened. Well, why you ain't say nothing then? Why you waiting till now? Can I ask? You know what? I don't even want to ask. I'm just saying. You put a story out there and everybody can run with their own story, their own version of it. Now, I'm quite sure that's what I heard. Puff got little kids on dinner tables as party favors for the rich and the famous. Well, I don't know if they keeping it to themselves or what, but I recollect I ain't heard nothing about it during his trial. All I heard is, well, he bought a male dancer from here and a model from there, and they had sex. Well, nobody paid me to come across country to have sex. You know, I don't know, should I be mad or what, but his trial ain't said nothing about no children. So that do make you think that they just want to take that man's money back. They asking for their money back, Puff. See, that was your fault. You all on TV. Who your daddy? Tell him who your new daddy. Tell him your name and this and that. I don't know what made you think you could play like that. And my second thing is, okay, so I saw that a black woman wanted to protest African braiding shops because of the way these Africans treat them. Now look, I don't know because I've never shopped in an African shop and I damn sure don't fuck with their hairs. I apologize, I don't mess with their hair. My hair is naturally on my head, so you know, I've always been fine with that. But then this African lady say she'll go to war with us here in the streets, in our own streets. She'll go to war with us. I don't know. Look, they say Africa, you can't run around with hatchets and shit like that. Because, well, this is not Africa. You want to battle something, go home and battle what you ran away from. Y'all always talking about war this and y'all gonna do this and y'all hate this and that. Y'all ain't nobody got no gun in nobody's head making them stay. Not even us American citizens. They don't even have a gun to our head making us stay. But I'm just look. Yeah, the fuckery has to end sometime, don't it? Now look. I read my Bible and I understand Revelations. I understand what time we in. I understand the chaos has to. But you talking about going to war with Foundation American Black because we don't like the way y'all treat us when you in our heads? Look, I don't know how they got so comfortable letting other people in their heads because we couldn't even stand for our mamas to do our heads. But that's a different story. I'm not going there. That's a different story. I'm just saying, make it make freaking sense to me. I caught that cuss word. Y'all saw that? I swallowed it. I did. Make it make sense to me. The rain makes sense to me. Look at that. See, in America, we could sit in on our back porches and be fine with our alleyways. Fine with it. That's my alley right there, that clean. But yeah, hey, I know they need I know it. We know the gutter up there is bent. But we had a branch that fell, you know, look like we're gonna have some more branches that fall. It's not our tree, so we can't really just attack the tree like we want to, but, you know, the neighbors say they like their tree. It means something to them. I don't know. They could have they could have, you know, they could have laid the seed for it. I don't know. But they like their tree, so. Ooh-wee. I like that rain. I'm not gonna kid you. Look, I have no favorite season. I love them all four of them. And then there's some in between them for like, tomorrow it's gonna be 78 degrees, today it's 104. You know, it's a season in between there. Anyway, getting back to it. I just wanted to let y'all know what I was feeling about Puff. I don't think that Puff does anything other than try to satisfy his women, which most women want. All women want their man to satisfy them. Yeah, okay, he couldn't pull it through, but he was willing to get that girl what she wanted, and she wanted it. Ain't nobody make her do nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Stockholm Syndrome is real because we all live in it. We all live in it. When other countries can come and tell us what to do in our own country, look. So, just something to think about. What's the sure way to bring down the country? From the inside out. Now we got people from other countries making policy for us that don't work for us. I mean, I'm just saying. And President Trump, I thank you because you did something Barack Obama was supposed to do. You should be ashamed of yourself, Barack. And I never thought I would be the one to say that. I never thought. I've been to battle with people online talking about, well, Barack Obama should be arrested. Arrested for what? Did he burn your house down? Did he crash your car up? Did he steal your car? Did he steal your woman? What? Well, you don't know until after the fact. We are ignorant until we learn. But once you learn it, you can never go back to being ignorant to it. And that's just the way it is. I didn't make it up. It just is. And well, Barack Obama, you should have been the one to say, look, these are American citizens, whether they black, blue, or green. Foundation, but you're not foundation, so you couldn't understand. Maybe I don't know. I'm just trying to look. I'm going through therapy right now. This is my therapy. You know, the government, they gonna slice a lot of shit. So, you know. And I believe there's somebody out there whose mind may be a little bit more harsh and dangerous than mine. So I'm gonna leave that spot for them. And I'll just do my therapy over the phone with the rain in the alley. Look, I thank God I'm alive for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thank God I'm alive for it. I'm here for it. For all y'all who don't like America, who came because you thought it was a big old piggy bank, because we never thought that. We've always known better as Foundation Americans. See, that's the difference between us and y'all. We know it's not a piggy bank. Say, well, they gave you food stamps, a link card, which for the life of me, I don't understand why people are so happy about people losing $200 when our country has sent billions and trillions to fund wars, to fund parties. I mean, come on now. Y'all ain't mad about that. Y'all more mad about somebody getting $200 in a link card. That's why they got us. That's why they got us. They got us. They got us. They got us. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying, I got a lot of things on my mind and nothing on my mind. Ain't that something? A lot of things on my mind and nothing's on my mind. And I'm alright with that. I said to the day I die, it's not easy being me. But it's the easiest thing I will ever do. Ain't that something? Anyway, I just was thinking about Puff and You know, we got African sisters talking about they gonna go to war with us in the streets if we don't come to, and that's like the Oriental saying, well, y'all not buying our for our rights. This is hate crime. Hate crime. No, 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 no. There's a hate crime going on here. Y'all stop patronizing us. Well, that's because when some of your people said, we don't need y'all. Y'all ain't doing nothing for us. Blah, blue, 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 blah. Put it out there and then you find out otherwise. Your people looking at you, you should have kept your freaking mouth shut. And y'all know I want to say, But they keep pushing it. Well, see, we don't know how to push because we've always pushed. You know, the doctor say push. I don't know what you talking about. Well, we know. Say you gonna go to war with us here in America if we don't come get our hair braided by sisters. Maybe y'all should start wearing ponytails. I don't know. But you know, Ray Jean ponytail. You know that whip action shit. That shit was fly. Come on now, y'all. That shit was fly. Put your kiss curls down and be done. Get your little bangs on and your little back bangs. I mean, come on, pony twist that shit. Anything. Anything. And I'm gonna be honest with you because we know white supremacists this slick where they could build a bridge between us. Got us fighting amongst ourselves. So look, we not going to war with nobody. We not at war with nobody. You know, because first of all, God he'll fight any battle that we have in every battle. He do it. He do it. I mean, black people, y'all mad at Trump, y'all hate Trump, y'all don't know why. Well, because the white man told you to. And well, as black people in America, we did what we were told. They say, you gonna be my belly wench? Well, we did it. They told my husband, you ain't gonna mess around with her, she's mine. You just a husband in name. Well, that's the way it was. All my kids was born half white. But that's not the country today. That's not the Americas today. We will not forget the past, but we will not live in it. See, that's the thing about Foundational Black. We know how to push on. Because y'all kill me with that shit. Y'all next, y'all do know that. And when they come for y'all, ain't nobody gonna help. Well, ain't nobody gonna be here. Y'all gone. I believe every man, every child of God deserves to be happy. But we not happy with all the shit going on. So what that mean? Y'all should be happy and we shouldn't. Well, love thy neighbor as I love myself. Not more than I love myself, but as I love myself. And I think you should take care of home first, always. Always. My mother used to tell me stories about her father. How he would buy every kid on the block popsicles, and except for his, and then he would lie and say, "Nah, they got ice cream at home." Negro. That's my grandfather, and I love him because, well, I'm a lot like him. Old Red, I'm a lot like him. I look just like the Turners. You know who spitted me out. But my mama looked like the Turners. I mean, she looked like her daddy more than she did her mama. I mean, she looked like her mama, don't get me wrong, but, you know, her daddy couldn't deny her. Her or her sister or her brother, because they all looked, you would have thought that you was looking at a set of triplets. Only thing, Jeffrey was a little littler. But he couldn't Val, well. Anyway, I'm just had a few things on my mind. I don't think Puffy deserving what y'all giving him. If the glove don't fit, you know, you must have quit. And they said he had kids on tables, little bitty kids on tables as party favors. I ain't heard nothing like that about it in his trial. All I heard is that his women like sexy ass men, and I can't be mad about that. I like sexy, you know. I don't do the male dancing thing and all that, cause well, you know, I don't put my hand down in your drawers, dog. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not to leave $1. Not even to take $1. So you know I ain't gonna leave $1. Anyway, I'm leaving subject, ain't I? I'm just saying, Puffy was just trying to please his women. His women wanted it, and he made sure they got it. And, well, what woman don't want that from her man? But all this kid stuff that y'all was talking, I believe y'all was fronting. Y'all just wanted us real mad at that nigga. And it worked, because we got real mad at him. It worked. You know, I ain't never been a Puffy fan. You know, I can't think of it. Anyway, I ain't never been a, you know, I'm more a pop girl than a Biggie and a, you know, I was more of a Queen Latifah rapper, female, than a Lil' Kim. Don't get me wrong, Lil' Kim was bad. Lil' Kim used to be a beautiful little sister, man. Not that she's not beautiful now. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't see Lil' Kim no more. But you know, we was given free choice, and what we do with that choice is our business. So unless you was at the pride party at the White House when Joe Biden was up in that mug. You had trans males walking around with their tits out and cocaine and I mean just all kind of fuckery going on up in the White House. I hope they scrubbed it down, from repainted, refurnished. Look, it was some nasty stuff going on. Say what you want to say. Be like, what's that your hand just land in? That's all I can say is ugh. Anyway, it's hot in the mud today, y'all. Even with the air conditioning on, it's hot. Go figure. And the humidity, they say it's from corn. Welcome to the Midwest, see? If that shit had a, if that shit, I don't know if I want to go there. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I do want to mention this before I go. You know, the farmers and the situation with them voting to get rid of their staff. Y'all really didn't think we was coming back to the fields, did you? Do you know that y'all still haven't paid us for the first time we was in the fields? You know, I'm just saying, I don't trust my government enough to make you pay me this time around. So, you know, and well, like I said, it's hot in the mug. I can't imagine. Not for 11, 33, 44. Now maybe $101 an hour, because well they that's how much they raised. Well, they raised my gas 400%. So I'm not gonna be that greedy. But maybe $101 an hour, I would do it. It'll be a long day, but I'll do it. It'll be a long day. I'm gonna put 24 hours in already. Shit, I forgot how to sleep. I'm picking veggies. But y'all ain't trying to give me 101, so, you know. I'm gonna need a place to stay. I'm gonna need to make sure I be able to eat to keep my energy up. And I'm gonna need a video game system for wind down. You know, when I ain't picking, I wanna be able to play. I want to be able to pick with people online. No, I'm just kidding. I can't stand online, man. You just be minding your business and they come and swoop all around you and want to destroy you and kill. Boy, I'm boss. I'm boss. Stop that, man. Y'all, they be pissing me off. I be like, look, I don't have to play with y'all. I'm here just because I know if somebody is doing if they doing a mission, you know, they gonna get a little extra more because I was there in the session. That's all. And well, you know, I get a lot of requests. You want to make some money? Well, I don't be trying to show off, but I just go and do activity. This is what I'm doing. Do you see my bank account? I'm the one that walk around with 10, 11, 12 million in cash on me. Anyway, I just say, Puffy, they wanted their money back. You messed up with your little adopted white daughter. You shouldn't have been playing around. That wasn't cute in the first place. It wasn't cute at all. I thought it was ignorant then, and I still do. But like I say, until you know better, you can't do better. But if you know better, I suggest you do better. And that's just me. And well, the rains have come. Let's hope the breeze came with it. But like I say, we all know we live in Armageddon and chaos has to be. You know, just like Judas had to betray God. That's what he was here for. Unfortunately for him. God bless you. But you know, none of us can question God's way. His time, His mind, it's His. I am His. So, you know, see, that's where we fail with our kids. Why these boys be having these hissy fits? Tell them to do something the right way and they go do it the wrong way, and you looking at them like, did I just tell you not to pound the ice in the glass? I mean, I just told you, and you said, yeah, that makes sense. And then went and done it anyway. We got young teenagers talking about 3 life sentences. Nigga, was it worth it? Oh, y'all want to go back to the slave ship that don't even sail. Y'all just want to go. And well, I'm like, take your ass back to that slave ship and stay there till somebody come get you. If nobody come get you, God will. Because we all can think 3 seconds ahead of ourselves. I don't care what nobody say, and that's all it takes is those little 3 seconds. Look, you going to prison, do you really want that? Nope. 3 seconds. But I won't even think for 3 seconds. See, there's no future past this point. So I'm going to do it. And then you find out that there was a future past that point, but you just sold it down the river. It's gone. It's not yours no more. You don't even have free choice no more. Something God gave you willingly. You done gave it up. Done. Just done. You done gave it up. Say, God gave me free choice to say nope. Kiss my and heck no, and I mean any way you can say no, He gave it to you. But you say yeah to Satan. And Satan jump out, you got you standing there looking all stupid and dumbfounded. Man, Satan told you to do it. Say the devil made me do it. Well, I'm sometimes convinced that we are the devil. Y'all convinces me of that sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I just was thinking about Puff. They want their money back, and well, you wasn't gonna give it back to a white woman. Well, they gonna get it back regardless how they can. You know, same thing they wanted with Mike and Bill. Say what you want. Back in Bill's day, Quaaludes, well, that was the party. Everybody done it. We got people talking. I don't know if it was a dream, my intuition, but I woke up and I was moist, and Bill was, well, he wasn't in the room with me, but the drink that he had, it was on the table. I think Bill had sex with me looking like a man. This nigga got so many muscles in his neck. I'm like, man. But Bill did that to himself. See, Bill had a wife at home with his kids, raising his kids. And she didn't deserve that. And karma come back and bite you in that ass. And you be asking God, why you let this happen? God said, nah, I ain't tell you to party with him now. Stop playing with me. Don't play with me. Yep, you can't put it off on him. So anyway, I've been here long enough. I do love the rain. I could be here longer, but I also love to do something else. And, well, I'm sitting here holding it and wet my tip all up. You know, once you wet the tip, it just don't smoke right. Yeah, but Yeah. You don't want to go to war with America. You don't want to go to war with us. And if this is the white man, the white supremacist, and not the white man, but white supremacy. I mean, black people have it, Latinos, we all going through it. If this is your gang to keep us separated and don't want us to go back to Africa, cause y'all know once we go back to Israel, y'all know what time it is, right? When the lost tribe come back home, you know God had that land set just for a certain people, and when they make it back there, you know, centuries and centuries have told us that y'all really that there was those that really wanted to erase my race. You really did, but like I say, to erase my race, you would have to. That'd be like KFC saying no more original chicken. We only doing extra crispy now. Even though the original is what put them on the map, made them who they are. Huh. But His chosen and the Gentiles, He made a way for all of us. I'm not angry about nothing. I ain't hating on nobody. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing around the streets. You know, you don't want to go to war with us. Well, you just want to leave us alone. All of y'all. Y'all just want to leave us alone, see, because we tried to tell y'all told us, well, you know, we lazy and my government was going to take everything we got and give it to you. And I mean, we just have been through the ringer with y'all folks. The Palestinians, the unions don't know what y'all talking about, and I will vote for Satan, and well, in America you got that right. And I know a lot of people thought that, well, Satan was just coming for us. The irony of it. For y'all to go and vote, thinking that, well, he said he getting rid of American citizens. He finally getting rid of them Negroes. We already decipher all the ins and outs. We done had people study them for years. We know what to do now. Nah, you can never do it like us. You can't. You may be able to copy us, but you can't do it like us. That's what God done for us. Like I say, there's not another soul in this world like us. Black people. And we ain't nothing special. That's the thing about it. We ain't nothing special. Don't get it twisted. But ain't nothing else like us. You search the world, you won't find a people like us. We open our hearts and our doors to everybody. Even when they shit on us, we still come back for more. Because God told us to turn to the left cheek. Okay, you done punched me in the left ear. Look, I only got 4 cheeks. You done kicked me in them. And them 2 back there. And you done slapped me and punched me in these 2. But we still turn the cheek. The other cheek. And like I say, don't get it twisted. I've never ever in my lifetime, I don't care where y'all saw a picture of it at or what, on TV or what, I've never thought that. Look, I've always known that wasn't him. Y'all want me to worship idol. Say we bought God here, and they took God and tried to use them against us. And for a long time they did. Because for you to think that God is blue-eyed and blonde hair and... Come on now. The Bible tell you what he looked like. The bottom of his feet was black. Like the bottom of my feet is white. His was black. That's how black he was. I got his same nappy hair on my head. And I'm alright with it. That's what I'm saying. I don't go to and get braids. I don't do the oriental hair thing. I don't do that. I just don't do it. It ain't never been me. They make us. I've always look. If you making something with poison, why I want to put it in my face? It make me look good. So later on, I look like I don't know what. The cat drove through the door. Yeah, I pass. That's just always been me. I pass. Anyway, I guess that's about it. I don't think Puffy. I think y'all set Puffy up. Y'all wanted your money back, and Puffy, well, you paying them attorney fees, ain't you? Well, they getting their money back. You don't want to go to war with us. You want to go to war, go back to your country. I'm sure somewhere there's something you could be fighting for in your country for your peoples. Just like in our country, we should be fighting for our people. We should. I mean, you got veterans and just been homeless. I mean, they've been homeless so long today they wouldn't know how to act in a crib no more. Not just them. I mean, we got American families, and we got single men and single women and children just out in the street. Yeah, I remember the song, I Got No Place to Go. I'm alone in this big city. Well, all the time we got millions and millions and millions, and we going up into we could be in trillions by now. Illegal alien. Well, I don't know how illegal they is. The government told them they can come, so they can't be. We gonna call them refugees. Yeah, because the government told them they could come, so you can't be illegal if the government told you to come. And obvious they told them to come, because they got them all new warm clothes and coats and things, and y'all saw them coming. I mean, y'all saw what I saw. Say ain't none of them face dirty, man. Nah. But yeah, that's what our government did. Old Biden, you know. Those who said, well, these niggas gonna vote for us regardless. We ain't never got to do nothing for their black, and they're gonna vote for us. Watch. Well, they watched, and well, they still voted for y'all. And y'all didn't even come and say thank you for the 92% that came out and voted for you. Y'all didn't even say, you know what, we're going to make sure we put some funding aside for y'all to pay your gas bills, your 400% increased gas bills or nothing. Nothing. They say we still going to take care of these people that don't, that's not at home. Let's put it like that. We still going to take care of them. Ain't that Well, look, they say you didn't vote, so you can't. Yeah, I can. I had a reason why I didn't vote. What I'm voting for. Now, today, if I was to vote, Donald Trump would get my vote proudly. Because that man said it. No, men should not be in competition with women. That's why they got men's sports, women's sports, children's sports, special needs sport. Man, they got sports for everybody, but women will. First of all, y'all just what they call us, titty feeders or baby some shit. Sis. No, you the sis. I'm a woman. You the sis, sissy. Get it? I'm the woman, cause God said so. God said so. I didn't say so. God said so, man. I sit down to pee. Now, I know it's a lot of men who sit down to pee, but you're supposed to be able to stand up and aim. You know, take shot. Boom. I landed it. Yes. But I on the other hand, I'm not squatting over a toilet seat, so I have to sit down because, well, I was born a woman. That's all. And if I ever want to be gay, then I just be a gay woman still. But I still be a woman. I'm just saying. I'm not picking on nobody. Don't get me wrong. I just say, if you know better, you gotta do better. I know better. I know that God made male and female, boy and girl, woman and man. I mean, he and she. You know. I can't really come with the argument. I identify as a trash can, so if you don't call me a trash can, I'm gonna have to sue, and I'm gonna bring charges against you, and then the moment you drop some trash on me, I'm gonna have a fit with you, ain't I? Yeah. Say, well, didn't you just say you was a trash? Yeah. Look now. I say I'm a trash can for an hour, and then I'm gonna become a shoe. Leave me alone, man. That's how I'm identifying today. Mm. Yeah, they try. And if y'all hadn't, Barack Obama, all y'all, if y'all had left y'all little glitter going, because nobody cared. We didn't care. We did not care. Y'all still remember the Titan. Cheryl, I do not care. And she meant it. We mean it. We don't care, Cheryl. I just do not care. I don't care about you want to go to war with us because we ain't coming to. And I suggested my sisters, don't go. Don't go. Don't go. We'll find out if this is white supremacist or this is this the way they think, the way they feel, and the way they see things. Like y'all are slaves too. We tell y'all to do something, y'all come and do it. Get that money over here and get these braids. And if I pull your brains out, well, well, you gonna pay first. You don't want me to finish? Oh well, you done paid already. Get the fuck on. Get the freak on. Nope, we can't have that. You know, it used to be a time in America people took honor in their products, and well, ain't many products made. I used to say, well, at least we still make babies. I don't even know if we do that anymore. I don't know what America makes. Policy from other countries. Policy from other countries. Look at California. Everybody up on that stage was Cuban, whether they was black Cuban or light Cuban. All of them was Cuban. They making policy for America. But you know, the white man was so, he wanted us hurt so bad till he despite his own face, he bit his nose off. Come on, you really hate me that much, dog? Cause of something I ain't got no control over. Look, God made us all, Gentile, Jew, Protestant, whatever. I don't know. He made us all because, well, you know, we gave birth to everything else. You know, he blew his breath in us, and we gave birth to everything else. You know, I don't understand why y'all hate us so much. Okay, I'm getting ready to go somewhere else. I'm not. But another thing, all y'all that's happy that a person lost $200 link card, shame on y'all. Even that old woman that be on TV talking about, it's over. And Section 8 is gone. Laughing about it. Yeah. Wait until your shit comes falling down. You gonna want everybody to cry and come and hug you. Put that shit on out there. I'm tell you what you put out there, you get back. See? Because look at the Orientals. Well, they say affirmative action is stopping my kid from getting in college because they got to let a black kid in. Well, they say, well, we'll do away with it. No problem. And they done away with it. Now they crying, I can't get my kid to a good school. And I done paid out $150,000 for a counselor to come and tell them what to do, and it still didn't work. And well, now I don't know. Y'all can't call it racial. It ain't racial. Nope. Y'all can't call it that. It's just another day in the neighborhood. Just another day. Yep. Anyway, y'all. I think 39 minutes is long enough to hear my voice. I just want to let y'all know what I was feeling about Puffy. They told me Puffy had little kids on the table, y'all, babies. Party favors. Like, first of all, Can we kill the nigga and then we put him on trial? That's how y'all had us feeling. That's how they do it, though. That's how they do it. Say, well, Michael Jackson, you know, they could have got away with that Michael Jackson shit, but you know what they did? They pushed it. They say the little kid just came home from having chemotherapy. He was throwing up. While he was throwing up, Michael was molesting him. No damn well Michael can't take nobody throwing up around here. Come on, y'all. Use your minds. Come on, nah. And they pushed it, but they pulled that shit right back real quick, you know. Okay, y'all done went too far. They ain't believing us no more. No, I didn't believe you in the first place, see, because I was one of them people. That's kid crazy. Your kid was missing, you know where to come find them at. They was in my yard playing. And that's just how it was. Just how it was with me. But, yep, they say they want their money back and you ain't willing to give it to a white woman. And see, Michael divorced this white woman. You know, that was Lisa. You know, Lisa divorced him, however it went. She couldn't get it. She couldn't even get her daddy stuff back. And I believe that, you know, that's what she was meant to do. You marry him, and you bring that stuff back home to us. Well, y'all got it back. Yeah. Y'all got it back. So the people that he didn't want to have his catalog, well, are the people who own it. They say, well, his family, they too stupid to handle his money. He got a business partner. Say, how long they been business partners? Well, it just started the day after Michael died, but it was in the works already. It was already in the works. It was already there. Say, you talking about shit you don't know? You right, but I know his family ain't in charge of his money. His you know, we getting ready to hear Michael Jackson in tampon commercials and all kinds of stuff. You know how they do it. Unless Rolling Stone got something to do, you know, something to say about it, because Rolling Stone said black people ain't contributed nothing to music. I tell you, Eric Clapton, the story he tell you. Reporter from Rolling Stone asked Eric, how I feel to be the best guitar player ever. Eric told him, looked at him, told him, I don't know, you have to ask Prince. That nigga nearly died. Not a black man, not again. Ha. Yep, they say we ain't contributed nothing to music. That's what Rolling Stone magazine. That's why you not a magazine no more. I don't know what you get off on, but you ain't getting off on us. I do know that much. Well, you know, you always like Vlad. He can always get a nigga to come bust on himself. Well, you always have a nigga to come and listen to whatever you're talking about. Essence magazine. I've always thought Essence was black, American made, like Jet, Ride On magazine, Source, all y'all. Look, I know BET traded us off. Long time ago, I stopped fucking with BET, Black Television Network. Yeah, alright. With all that wretched shit. Wretched, just wretched. Say, who can I stab in the back this week? Mommy Mona getting paid like a mother. Well, she don't got nothing to do with my check, so I don't have to go on tour to apologize for nothing. To no one. See, and that's another thing, you Jewish people, y'all that's in Israel, y'all, I don't know what people y'all is, the Gentile, whatever you are. You over pushed your boundaries, you cried and ran around talking about what Hitler done. Well, it's y'all not doing the same thing he done. I'm just asking. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate on that, but I got a right to ask a question, and I'm asking. Did y'all not try to race cleanse? I mean, and I'm not for the Palestine or Israel. I'm for America. Plain and simple. I'm not for Cuba or Venezuela or Mexico or Africa. I've never been to Africa. Never. My mother, my father, They mother and father, theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. Well, we've been here in America for America's, yeah. That's why it's so funny that y'all really thought we was immigrants. They coming for y'all next. Like, this is your wish? Say, my wish is that they come for the black people in America. Well, they came for us first. We've always been first. From the dawn, on the sixth day of the creation, we've always came first. I mean, I'm sorry. Look, the truth hurts, and the truth is puzzling. We've always been first, and y'all know it. All these people talking about we God-fearing Christians and don't know nothing. Won't even acknowledge that that picture of Christ y'all be showing ain't even Christ. Y'all want us to bow down. Bow down. Say, nope, my back is not broke. I cannot bow down. I am not on a fentanyl trip. I cannot bow down. I am not a slave. I cannot bow down. I was born free. And that's what this American Foundation know. Because even in Africa, y'all still held up by the colonizer. Y'all just got French out your pockets. And these mugs so foul that we gonna come and get y'all resources. We're gonna take them to our land and we're gonna process them and then we're gonna use them and we're gonna make y'all pay us for using them, for the us processing them and us gathering them and y'all gonna pay for it. Say, well, what we getting out the deal? Nothing. Shit. That's what a colonizer do. You gets nothing out the deal. We gets it all. Well, France said, we gonna push you. But y'all woke up to a new kind of Negro. I know. And trust me, if y'all do something with that one, the next one is gonna be worse than that one. He's gonna be smarter, he's gonna be quicker, and he's gonna be more dangerous to you. So let that man do what he doing. Let him unite his nations, the nations. But I've never been to Africa, and I just don't see me going because, well, how can I say this in a nice way? I can't say it in a nice way, so I won't say it. Yeah. Anyway, we gone. It's hot in the mug, y'all. It got hotter. And the air conditioners. Oh no, that's what it is. It's the humidity. It's not the heat. It's the corn, man. I don't even eat corn. Go burn all that shit down, man. Make some popcorn. That's the only corn I'm gonna eat is popcorn, and it got to be the popcorn without no. Anyway, I'm not going there. I was just thinking, Puff. They want their money back. They got it back. Maybe y'all should let that man go home now. Cause it's a lot. Look, Puff had a service. You know, Jay-Z couldn't just. Let me stop. Not Jay-Z. Anybody, any of them couldn't just go where they could and they have and they did. But you know, it comes a point in time where you know they need a buffer in between. Damn, that sounds like Harvey, don't it? Okay, never mind. Puff. Hey, bruh. I don't think you being justly handled here. I don't know. Whatever you done wrong, your karma's come back to you. I mean, that it could be, you know, karma. It comes back. I mean, look at Bill. Little Bill. Anyway, hey. I don't know why that one branch there is there, but he had to go. Can you imagine? I mean, all the people that's just Exodus. I mean, they going. I mean, we all gonna do it. Don't get me wrong. Well, it's been happening since, well, you do know Adam and Eve did pass on, right? You know they ain't really alive nowhere. Yeah, they passed on too. So, you know. And me, myself, I say, well, if it was good enough for my mother, it's good enough for all of us. If it was good enough for Christ, well, it's good enough for all of us. Well, later. We barbecuing this weekend, y'all. I don't know what we're gonna put on the grill, but we doing something. Give us one day of no rain, it's on. We don't want to go to war with Africa. Black America don't. Look, we could choose who. We pretty much, you know, we got the choice to choose who we give our money to, where we spend our money, and if we don't want to spend it with you, you just gonna have to live with it. If you can't live with it, oh well, then you have to die with it. Anywhere you go, you can't make us come and do nothing. And you talk about how you gonna shut America down for a week. Y'all ain't gonna do. We don't care. We don't care. Can I say it any other way? Yeah, but I'm not. We don't care, Cheryl. You feel me? You should. Man, look. I saw all the white America protests, and I don't know what they got for it. I don't know what happened with it. Look, leave us alone. That'd be everybody's best bet. Just ignore us. Like we gonna ignore y'all. Y'all ignore us, and it's all good. And like I said, if this white supremacist, well, we already know we already know who he is. I mean. You know, he gonna do his thing. But if y'all want to bite into it, well, we all bite into it. And his thing is done. But we ain't gonna be threatened. We're not gonna be brutalized. And for anybody who thinks so, well, come and find out. Find out. I hate that you will find out the hard way. Look, we ain't new. And the only thing that's been changed is the attitudes of our children. They really don't care, Cheryl. They really don't care. And at first I was like, well, that's messed up. But they need that skin. They need tough skin, don't they? Because, well, they get ready to show y'all some things we could never show you. Huh? You know what I heard? I heard the two smartest people in the world are two children. Ain't that something? A little black girl and a little black boy. The smartest people say they can't even be tested because ain't nobody smart enough to test them. And here I'm just the idiot. Ain't that something? But know that I know this. I know absolutely nothing. That is what I know. All right, I'm out.